Alright, let's get the mic on. Let's get you on. I think display capture should get you my screen. Let's get the game turned on. I'm going to have to delete all my previous saves. But I figured I'd come in and do some quick testing before I get to Dixie in case I need to update anything. Alright, so save game 4 is trash. Save game 5 is trash. Save game 6 is trash. Save game 10 is trash. Alright. Let's jump into save game 4. Let's go into new farmer mode. Let's turn this on a second. And let's get this loaded up. Cherokee 058, good morning. I do apologize to everybody, but the Giants update broke fish processing, and I could not get it fixed without a new game save. So I decided the fishing warehouse was not working properly anyway, and the fishing boat wasn't 100%. So I took fishing in the fishing boat completely out of the map. We'll have a future placeable mod pack for Wonder Worm, a hatchery, and fish processing. So we'll do a future placeable pack. And then I added nickel and a nickel mine into the map. And I added silver ore into the map. And the copper and the nickel will be used in a future factory, and the silver ore will be used in a future factory as well. Alright, so let's jump in here a second. And let me turn this down to 1x. No. Crop destruction off, plowing on, field stones off, lime on, weeds off. Dirt is slow. And I'm going to turn these off. Alright, let's do a save. And then the farmlands, the only change with the farmlands is over here is the new nickel mine. So that's its own farmland. So you have to buy this piece of property if you want to scoop up the nickel off of the map. And then I made this, where the fishing was, I made it just a plain grass meadow, so you could put the placeable fishing down once we get it built. So let's jump over here for a minute. And we'll walk over this way. So this, where fishing was, is now, oh, wrong way, is now a, just a meadow for you to put placeables down. And then if we run down over to here, is now where the oil wells were, and where the stone pit was, and where stone processing was, is now a nickel mine. So you'll have to put your own placeables down for the stone pit, for the oil well, and for stone processing. And now once we buy one of the mines, so all of the mines, I don't have any of them purchased yet to show you the menu, the factory menu, but all of the mines will give you whatever it produces. Like, so the coal mine will give you coal, it'll give you a clean fill, and now you'll also get a little bit of silver ore. So each mine will now give you a little bit of silver ore. Yep, good point there, Dixie. Yeah. So unfortunately, I spent several days trying to fix it without a game save, without a new game save, and I just couldn't. Alright, I'm going to get back to where I was on my previous save. So I'm going to throw some cash in here to get me started, because I want to get back to where I was. So I am going to sell the coal mine because I didn't own it yet. I'm going to buy this guy because I did have the property where the silt pond was. I also had this piece of property. I had this piece of property. I had this piece of property. I can't remember if I had 8 and 9 yet. I won't buy them quite yet. So let's head back over here. And then I'm going to replace what I had. I think I kept that guy. These were both upgraded. I'm going to sell both of these. The harvester was upgraded, so I'm going to sell that. This trailer was upgraded. The headers were upgraded. So basically, I'm just trying to get back to where I was. Cultivator, seeder, roller, yes, because we have the modded one. Sprayers, fertilizer spreader was upgraded. The front end loader I'm going to keep, because I'll probably use that on the farm. So let's get this guy out of the way. And is it connected to? It is. It's all connected. Alright, so let's throw this guy over here for now. Get him out of the way. Let me grab my store delivery mod. I am going to, let's sell this guy off. So I had him out of the way. So I should have my store delivery mod over here. Alright, let's grab what I had. So let's grab 2 of the tractors. Wheel weights. And then they had the bigger engine. We had them this color, gray on the rim color. So I'm going to get 2 of those, and I'll just buy the equipment as we need it. Let's grab the plow. And we'll just go like a red. So I think both of our fields need, where were we? Yeah, both of our fields are going to need plow and lime. What's growing in field 3? Looks like sunflower. Yeah, sunflower. What growth stage is it in? Almost ready to harvest. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it. So let's get these fields plowed real quick. Yeah, the Glen H40, hello. So there shouldn't be much to test. I did some testing on the new mining, and everything was fine. So I'll get it to Dixie. As long as no other errors pop up in the stream, I'll get it to Dixie right after the stream. Just to make you do a little bit of work, I threw a little bit of silver ore over here for you to scoop up. You can either sell it or store it for the future factory that we're going to use the silver ore in. I figure I'll throw it there so you have a little bit of extra cash to get you started if you want to sell it off. But I'm going to get this guy started back here. Going to need a silo update for it. The placeable one, yes. The one that's built into the map, no. Mom is doing well. She was only going 35 miles an hour when she rolled her Jeep. So she was not injured. They pretty much ran some blood tests, did an MRI, and sent her home. You know what? We're going to lime these first. Now, let me plow and then lime them. Yeah, thank you for asking. Much appreciated. Yeah, so she actually still had full coverage on the Jeep, so the insurance company should cover whatever, the Blue Book value of it is. Alright, so we'll get these two fields replanted. Let's grab our other tractor. Get him out of the delivery zone. Alright, so I'm going to grab... where are we? Where are the mowers? Grab this guy. And we're going to grab... Is it under loading wagons? Or is it in one of Papa's mod packs? I'm completely blind. Where are the loading wagons? Right here. Alright, it's not in here. So where is it? Not in there. Not in there. This one. Alright, we're going to go with the largest capacity. This color has to go, though. We'll go with just black. So I want to get the composter up and running. And I want to get us making some cash. So I want to get the... Actually, before we get the composter up and running, let's throw that there for a minute. I want to get me making some cash. I want to get a fertilizer factory down, making some cash. I keep losing the stream. I've not lost the stream on my end yet. So yeah, Dixie, shoot me a Facebook message to remind me to update the placeable silo. Alright, let's grab this guy real quick. And let's make him a color I can see. And we'll grab out of the Crone pack. Let's grab this guy with the biggest extension. And let's go get ourselves a little bit of silt so we can start making some cash, get our cash back. Ooh. There we go. Grab a quick load of silt. But I hope everyone is doing well. This should, like I said, the testing, they're literally, I think Dixie can have this map retested in like 5 minutes. It's just really to test the new mining. And then we should get this update out probably tonight. Okay, there's a problem right there. Our mine is not spawning in. What happened to my silt mine? That's going to be a problem. That means another new game save. Alright, so the silt mine is missing. Let's see what other mines are missing. So that means I'm going to have to start over again. Alright, so we have... You should be nickel mine, so you're fine. Oh, come on. Can I not jump up there? Alright, so why is my silt mine missing all of a sudden? Do we have the sand mine? Sand mine is here. I think I know what I did. When I added the nickel mine in, I didn't add it in properly. I think I know what my mistake is already. That means, oh man, I just uploaded it too for Dixie. I got to upload it again. Alright, so I've got all my mines in here, correct? 1, 2, yeah, all the mines are in. So let's get out of here because I'm going to have to delete this game and start over. Yeah, unfortunately, I did have to take the fishing out, but we're going to do a placeable mod pack for fishing. I just couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get the error out of the fish processing plant. Even when I rebuilt it, I couldn't get the error out of the fish processing plant. I don't know what Giants did on this last update. Alright, so what did I mess up with the nickel mine? Nickel mine, nickel mine. Oh, I took out the damn silt mine when I put the nickel mine in, and I thought I duplicated this. Alright, so let me do this. Let me take my backup map. Let's open it back up so I can put this silt mine back in. Yeah, we're going to do a placeable earthworm factory, hatchery, and fish processing plant. Let me go into maps. Let me go into map. Let me go into placeables, and let me grab the silt mine out of here. Let me throw it back into here. And I shouldn't have to adjust it. It should fall right into place. So let me save that. Let me make sure I didn't take it out of the mod description. So I'm going to have to upload the map again. Placeable coal, ore, gravel, copper, silt, sand, salt, nickel. Okay, so I have it there. I just took it out of the placeables folder by accident. So let's jump back in here. Yeah, don't even get me started on giants. I was about ready to quit modding this week. Alright, so game save 4 is now trash. So let me do this. Let me just start a new test map instead. Let's jump over here. Let's go back into here. Let me turn that on so I can look at anything yellow or red while it's loading. And we'll test just the new mining out. We'll make this my test map instead. Alright, so we're error-free so far. So since this is going to be my test map, let's throw some cash in here. And then I'm going to sell all the vehicles off only because I'm not going to really, I'll just buy what I need to test the map with, and they'll be out of my way. And we'll go test all the mining. And we'll go see if the silt mine is back where it's supposed to be. Alright, so let's do this. Let's grab all of the farmlands for the mining so we could test the mining since I rebuilt all of it. Let's get this one. Did I run out of cash? No. There we go. Alright, so that should be all the mining bought. Let me grab my store delivery mod. And we'll go see if the silt mine's back. So let's grab a tractor, wheel weights, biggest engine, other color, rim color. Let's grab ourselves this guy. And let's grab ourselves this guy. And then I'll actually want to get all of the mines running, so I'm going to grab this guy for water and diesel. Alright. Let's do this first. We'll get the mines up and running first. Make sure they work properly. Now we'll scoop all the products up because I messed with all the indexes. We'll make sure all the product works like it's supposed to. Let's get the outside ones done first, and we'll jump on the inside ones. So okay, the silt mine is back. Can I sneak in here without getting buried? So let's buy this guy. So I want to make sure that the silver ore is working properly. So let's throw in some. Let's fill it with diesel. We'll throw diesel in all of them first, and we'll come back and we'll throw water in all of them. And we'll make sure the home silo holds the new products, the nickel and the silver ore. Still like FS19 a lot better. I am seriously thinking about going back and playing 19. I have no desire to play 22. Dixie and I had that conversation yesterday. Let's buy this guy. Throw some diesel in this one. Oh, let me do this real quick also while this is unloading. Let's jump in, wrong one. Let's jump in here. Take it down to 1 speed. I'll turn seasons off. And since this is the test map, I'm just going to turn this all off. We don't have to retest crops or anything. Alright, let's get the rest of the mines bought. Hoping I could sneak in here as well. Alright, let's get this one bought. Yeah, I agree. A buddy of mine likes 22, but I think I'm going to play 19. I was seriously thinking about going back and playing on that very last map I built. It was released, I think, the same week or the week after 22 came out, called Hidden Lakes map. Was a rebuild of the Islands map without all the islands. It's heavy on mining and it's heavy on fishing. I'm seriously thinking about going back and playing on that map. So let's buy these mines real quick. The 16X map right now is dead. I can't purchase any vehicles in the shop without getting a whole running Lua error. I'm going to get with Papa Smurf to see if we can't figure it out, but right now the 16X map is dead. I can't work on it anymore. I'm not going to put any more time into it if I can't buy any vehicles in this shop. I'm not getting the error on the 4X map. I'm getting the error on the 16X map. I don't know why. I've been messing around with it for the last couple days. I can't figure it out. Alright, so now that we have them all purchased, let's get them all running. And making sure we get the nickel ore working properly. The silver ore working properly. Alright, spin around. What are my chances of getting back to that other mine that's back here? Oh, not too bad. Alright, 2 more for diesel, then we'll get water in all of them. Love the hollow map. Hollow map's your favorite? Yeah. I'm still partial to Ritchieville, my first map. Alright, 1 more for diesel. Ooh. Well, the collision works. Alright, so now we get this loaded. Alright, so now we can switch over to water. Throw a lot of water in each one of them. And then we'll activate them all so we can test them. And we'll scoop up some of the silver ore that's on the ground. We'll scoop up some of the nickel that's on the ground, make sure that's working properly as well. Alright, grab some more water. Yeah, I was so frustrated with the broken map that I couldn't even work on anything yesterday. After I spent 3 days trying to rebuild fishing without it, throw in the error. And finally, I told Dixie yesterday I just can't do it. That there was going to be the new game save. More water. Gonna need to update the... No, milling machine is already updated. It works off of the in-game fill type called mining, so all the mining materials work. The silo may even work too. We can put one down and see. I think that runs off of... I don't think it's fill type specific. I think it runs off the in-game category, the category for mining. So after we scoop a little bit up, we could see if the placeable silo works. But no, I did not have to upgrade the Freezy. A little bit more water. Yeah, we'll test the home silo and we'll test the placeable one. I think I still have it in my mods folder. So if I can't get this 16x map fixed, I may just build a 4x version of FS19 Hidden Lake map. Instead, oh, I didn't want resin, I wanted water. But yeah, 22 to mod is frustrating. Everything is an uphill battle. More water. Oop. Yeah, so this will probably be a short stream. After we test this, I'm going to get out of here so I can get it re-zipped up. As long as there's no errors in the log, everything works properly. I'll get out of here so I can get everything zipped up and sent to Dixie. So I would love to get this update out tonight. So I'm going to have to also get it updated on modhub.us. All right. Silt mine. Alright, so this should be the last mine. And we'll make sure they're activated. Alright, jump in here real quick. Alright, so it looks like they're all activated. They are. So you're going to get whatever mine you have, silt, clean fill, and then you're going to get a little bit of silver ore. So the nickel mine, the sand mine, the ore mine, the coal mine, salt, the copper mine, and the gravel mine. So I get a little bit of silver ore. We'll come back and check those to make sure the outputs work here in a couple minutes. Let's test the silver ore that's on the ground at the home farm. Let's grab this setup. Alright, let's scoop a load of this up and we'll see if the built-in silo works. Alright. Fold. Lower. Okay, that's what I was missing. Yeah, this is the Freezy not updated. This is the same one that's been in my mods folder. So that should be good for testing. Let's see if the home silo should work because it runs off of the category of mining and bulk. Yeah, so this is going to take it. And then it should be able to unload it back out. Alright, now do I have the placeable one in my mods folder? Grain silo. I don't need all of it, just for testing. Yeah, so it's going to take it without an update. So that should work fine. So no update on the milling machine, no update on the placeable silo. Now let's double check the sell point. And then we'll go test the nickel mine. Yeah, so the map's going to be a little bit weird without fishing in it, but I'm going to start working on the placeable fishing mod pack tomorrow. So we'll get that made, tested, and released as soon as we can. Alright, so we can sell the silver ores also. Alright, so let's test the nickel that's on the ground first. And then we'll test the mine. Probably speed up time an hour or two, just so the mines have time to build up some product. So yeah, it's up to you. You can either store your nickel ore, you can either store the silver ore and wait for the future placeable factory, or you can just go ahead and sell it if you need the cash. Let's make sure this works properly. And then we'll do something in the future factory with the copper and the nickel. I'm having a hard time finding an i3D of a battery like I had in 19 to make power cells. Oh, we're going to have the same problem we did with the other ores. You're going to get that breaking effect. There's nothing I can do to fix that. That's just a problem with the mining in 22. And nobody knows what causes it, but I've seen it on other mining maps as well. Now I'm going to get myself stuck in here. That won't be a good thing, because I want to test the sell point with this. Alright, let me get the pipe in so it doesn't shoot back out. I will test the sell point, and then we'll... did I not lift? Oh, I'm hitting the pile. And then we'll test the mines. Make sure we're getting a new product out of them. And then I'm probably going to go back in and restart my realistic save over and get back to where I was. Cheat a bunch of stuff in just to get back to where I was. Alright, so sell point takes the nickel. A whole $40,000. 2.5 million liters. Oh, I forgot to empty the bunker cleaner itself. Let's get the pipe out and get that sold, because I need an empty trailer. It has a 500,000 liter reserve. There you go, 50,000. 2.5 million liters of nickel. So yeah, if you don't want to really start over, cheat money in and get yourself back to where you was in your progress. That's what I'm going to do. And then pick it back up from there. Alright, so let's do this. How much do you have made? Not a lot. Alright, so let's forward time a couple hours. So the mines have a little bit of time to build some product up. So I want to test the nickel here and then the silver ore in all of the mines. That should be good. Alright, so let's jump back in here. So I want to make sure the nickel's dispensing out properly. It has all the fill planes. And it does. Okay. So let's get that emptied. And now let's take make sure the silver ore, we're not going to see it because there's not much. So I don't think we're going to see it come out of the pipe, but I want to make sure the silver ore will dispense out of all of the mines. So I may have to turn the silver ore up a little bit. I may have it down a little bit too low. So I'll probably make one more adjustment on the speed before I get it to Dixie. And then I'm going to have to update the mining mod pack, the placeable mod pack, so we can add silver ore to those mines also. Yeah, so you're not going to see it come out of the pipe because there's not enough in there. So let's save this to make some adjustments real quick. Check the log for errors. Make sure we're error-free so far. And we'll crank the silver up a little bit more. Check the log first. Alright, that's a mod. What do we have? That's an error on the bunker cleaner. That I'm waiting for the updated bunker cleaner so we can update the one we're using. And so far we are completely error-free. Alright, so let's go into placeables, coal mine. Let's turn this up a little bit. So turn that one up. Copper mine. Did I miss any? No. Coal mine, copper mine. Gravel mine. Nickel mine. salt mine. And then we'll turn silver ore into something else. We've got two different products in mine. So sand mine. And salt mine should be the last one. And silt mine. Alright, so that should be the mines working. We should be getting more silver ore out of all the mines. Alright, save game. Oh, it's my test map. Save game 9. Nope. Save game 14. And then I'm just going to crank it up to 360 speed, just so they have a little bit more time to build up some product. Try and turn it down right before it gets dark. Let's go down back to 1 speed. Now, how much? We should have a bit more. Let me turn my speed up. We should have a bit more silver ore. Yeah, we have not much more, but we definitely have a bit more. But you're not going to need a lot of silver ore. It's only going to be used in 2 factories. Well, actually, I can make it work in 1 factory. Yeah, alright, so the fill planes are all going to work. Let's just make sure all the mines work, and then I'm going to update the wash plant next. And then I'll update the mines at some point this coming week. Alright, yeah, silver ore. Oh, I'm going to have to take this bunker cleaner off. Alright, so we get silver ore from here. They should all, if one works, they should all work. But let me just hit them all to be sure, so I can say that they've been tested. And we'll put a gold wash plant down just to get it running. And then we'll update it to make sure the update works with an existing save. Alright, perfect. Oh, I'm not going to be able to fit back there with this thing on the front. So let's go this way. silver ore there. Now I'm going to have to update the stone processing plant. We'll have to add silver ore to that also. No, don't go too deep in the water. Alright, so we should have some silver ore here. We do. Okay, so all the mines are working. Silver ore is working, the nickel is working. So let's, oh, if I don't get stuck. Let's go put a wash plant down. I'm sorry I cannot translate that to English while I am streaming. So I can't get into Google Translate while I'm streaming. Alright, so just to get this out of the trailer, let's dump it off in here. Alright. So next thing I want to test, let's get a wash plant down. Construction, production. Wash plant. Let's spin it. Which way are the pallets? Pallets are on this side. Let's spin it this way. Alright, so what does this thing need? I think just water, diesel, and stone. So stone, water, and diesel. And then we'll update this as well. So we'll get this out with the map update. Alright, so let's grab some water. Let me just type something in here real quick. Alright, so let me grab a little bit of diesel. Alright, get this out of the way. And then let's grab some stones. Stone. I just did. Alright, so stones are in. So let's make sure this is activated. Let's activate that. So this is going to be producing washed stone, clean fill, and gold. And it is. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do a save. And then let's go to let's jump in here. Let's go to the external mods. Let's go into the wash plant. Let's go into the gold palette. We're going to create a silver palette. So this should be the gold. So let's go File, Export Selection, Downloads, External Mods, Wash Plant, Palettes. This will be a silver palette. Save that. And then let's copy this into here. We'll rename it silver palette. So it is going to be silver I3D silver, and then our fill type will now be silver instead of silver ore. So let's save that. So we have our silver XML done. So we're going to have to change a couple textures. We're going to have to change the texture on here. We're going to have to change the texture on there. So let me go to Google Images. And let's grab silver textures. So we can't find something similar to what the gold texture looks like. Not quite. Do we have anything? All right, we're getting closer. All right, that's not going to work. That's not going to work either. That's not silver enough. may have to work with this one. Let's copy that. And then let's go image, resize 512 by 512. I'm at this neon. Hello. Sorry, I've been ignoring chat. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so let's do this. Let us copy this one onto here, and let's go File, Save As, and we're going to call this Silver. And change it to number 1. And then we have to make a HUD. But let me change this first. So that was gold, so this is going to now be silver. So let's save that. Let's open up our HUD for gold. We're going to have to find like a silver nugget as well. So we have to make a new HUD. Let's go silver bar. Hope nothing XXX pops up. I don't like doing Google images on camera, but sometimes I have no choice. Do we have anything a little bit smaller? This one. That may work. Let's copy that. Into here. Let's wipe this out. Let's grab, where did my image go? Where did my image go? Copy. Oh, it's right there. Let's cut out the background. Let's grab the bar. And let's go copy and paste. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to shrink it down a bit. So this will be our, oh, it's missing texture. It's missing texture on this side. Let's try that. So let's copy that, paste it in here. Alright, let's do a file, save as, and this is going to be HUD fill silver. And this needs to be DTX5. And now we're going to copy that again. And we have to make our silver palette. Let's do a file, save as, and this will be silver box. So let's save that. And then let's go back. We should be done with Google. So let's go back into here. So this should now be silver box. Diffuse. Let's save that. So we should now have a silver palette. Let me slow my speed down. Not a fan. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go back to Google a second. Silver bars. What do we have? I may be able to work with this. Alright, let's copy this one. And let me cut the background out. And then let's grab just the silver bar. Alright, so let's copy that. Let me open this one back up again so I get the correct one. Alright, where were we? Copy and paste. Alright, let's shrink this down. Let's put it here. Now, can I get... I won't know until we try. And let's copy this. And I see already we're going to be too long, so let's shorten that up a little bit. Let's pull this one down. Pull this one down. So they're overlapping a little bit. Don't like that. Alright, hold on. Let's pull this one up. And then pull another one down. Alright, let's save that. Alright, let's see if that palette looks any better. That, yeah, I can. That's much better than with that other texture we had. All right, so we have our silver palette. So let's go into mod description. We have to add our silver palette in. So let's add silver. So we have our silver palette registered. Let's go into, where do we need to go next? So we have our palettes. Let's go into the wash plant XML. And we're going to output silver. Nope, we're going to do this. We're going to take this production line and let's copy it. Let's go under here. All right, we're going to call this one silver. We'll call this silver. We will add in silver ore, and we will get out silver. That works. So we'll get silver out of our silver ore. So in our inputs, I have to add in silver ore here. And then our palette spawner will pick up the palette of silver. We have to add silver ore here. And we have to add silver here. Save that. So we have our second production line, taking our silver ore and turning it into silver bars. This way I don't have to build a smelting facility. We'll just run it through the wash plant. Or do we want to build a small smelter? Yeah, let's, you know what? I'm not going to mess with this. Let's take this, let's build a small smelter instead. So I'm going to take, let me delete everything but this. I can recreate the HUD. Let me do this. This is my working folder for today. Let me zip this up. Copy that, I'll throw it in here. Alright, that one I can delete. Let me do this. So I won't mess with the original wash plant. So we'll have everything here for the original wash plant. So I won't have to mess with that. We're going to build a small smelter instead. And I'll probably work on that tomorrow. So the map should be completely error-free with all the changes. So I can get this sent to Dixie for testing. And it's already noon and I haven't had breakfast yet today. And then we'll build a small smelter. I'll have to get with Dixie and see if she's going to stream today. But I want to get a small smelter built, and I want to update. I got to update the mining mod pack so we can add silver ore to all the mines. I'm not going to mess with the wash plant. We'll build a small smelter instead. We can add it to the Mammoth Mill. That would make more sense because we're already making steel at the mill. So let's look at that instead. So let me do this first. Let's go back into our test map. Let's get the mill running just to make sure if I update the mill, it works with an existing save. Doesn't make sense to put the silver into the wash plant. So let's jump back in here. Let's get the mill up and running. So let's jump over here. Doesn't matter where I put it. This is my test map. Let's grab Mammoth Mill before we update it. And let me turn my camera. Alright, so let's get this guy running. So let's grab this guy first. We'll get the stones out of here. And we'll grab some ore. We'll grab some coal. We'll grab some wood chips. Coal. Let's grab some wood chips. Alright, what else does this factory need? Plastic. Let me just cheat some plastic in just so we can make sure the update works with our existing save. Plastic. Now I'm going to change this to, I don't want these spawning out, so let's change these to distributing. Yeah, because this is we're already taking our ore and we're making steel out of it, so it makes more sense to put the silver ore in here to make our silver bars with. So let's Did I activate this? We did not. Alright, so that is now running. Yeah, it's running and we're making everything. Alright, let's do a save. Since I had to restart, I lost everything on my test map. So let's jump into, let's go back into external mods. Let's pull up Mammoth Mill. And let me open this file. Because there's a couple things we can grab out of here now. Let's go into palettes. Let's grab the silver palette. So let's go File, Export. Let's go into External Mods, Mammoth Mill, Palette. So this will be the silver palette. And we'll grab the silver palette XML. Let's copy that into here. And make sure my textures came over with the palette. They did. Alright, so silver palette is in and our silver palette XML is in. So now we go back into the mod description. We add in our silver palette. So we have our silver palette defined as a new output in Mammoth Mill. Now we have to go into fill planes, and I need to grab what I'm using for silver ore out of the map. Which is this guy. Let's copy those into there. I think that's all I need for the fill planes, but we'll double check. So let's go into Mammoth Mill itself. Oh, let's go back into the mod description. Let's make this version 1.1. Alright. Now let's add in another production line. So this will be silver. And then we're going to add in our silver ore. And it's going to turn it into silver pallets. Turn it into our silver bars. So my input, I have to also add in silver ore. We don't have to put it in the output because it's going to spawn out as a pallet. But we have to add it to our storage. So we have to add in silver ore and silver to our storage. So let's save that. So that's added into the factory production. Now we still have to add it into the new fill types. So let's go into the map fill types. I'm just going to scroll to the top. Let's do a control find for silver ore. Why can't, oh, hang on. Let's find silver then. Alright, so here's my silver ore. So let's copy this into here. So under sawdust, we'll have our silver ore, and I just need to bring the HUD over. So let's save that, and I have to fix some of the textures. But let's grab the HUD first. Riccis Creek HUDs. Sassy One, good afternoon. Riccis Creek HUDs. We're using this one for our silver ore. And then what texture was I missing? We're missing, I have the bauxite diffuse, I'm missing ore normal. So textures, no, fill planes. Riccis Creek, fill planes, I am missing ore normal. This guy. Let's copy him. Oh, I already have it in here, so I don't need it. Alright. So that should be our silver ore added in. Now we still have to add silver in, but I'm going to copy gold. Oh, okay, so I'm going to have to grab the gold from here. So let's go into wash plant, let's go into new fill types. Let's grab our gold, and we're going to make it silver because it's the same. So let's copy that into here. We'll make this silver. We'll make this silver. Our HUD will be silver. We'll have to pull the HUD over. And then our palette. So let's grab our HUD for silver. Let's copy that into here. Alright, so we have our HUD and we have our palettes already built. Now under bulk, I have to add our silver ore. And under product, we have to add silver. And then we have no sounds. Okay, so I think that's, no, hold on. So under shovel, we have to add our silver ore. Under train wagon, we need our silver ore. Under loading vehicle, we need our silver ore. And under mining, we have our silver ore. So that should be Mammoth Mill updated. Let me just go through this. I'm going to take my working file from today. I'm going to take the existing Mammoth Mill. I'm going to move it over to there so I have a backup or copy of the original. Let's delete that copy. Alright, so our effects should be done. Our fill planes has the new texture in it. Our palettes has the new silver palette. Scripts is updated. We don't need to do anything with the effects. We have our new HUD for silver. We have our HUD fill for silver ore and silver added in. We have our new production line. So we're going to take our silver ore and turn it into silver. So that's done. Mod description, we have our new silver palette added in. And new fill types, we have our silver ore and our silver added in. So we should be good to test Mammoth Mill now with the update. And then we're going to use the silver pallets in another factory. So let's copy that into my mods folder. Override my existing Mammoth Mill. Alright, let's go back into here. And we'll make sure we now have silver at Mammoth Mill. Let's jump back into the test map. And everything should work with the existing save. Well, the new save. Unfortunately, the new save. So we should now have silver, a new production line here for silver. We do. So we're going to have our, why does that not look right? Okay, so we have our silver ore and coal turning into our silver bars. So let's activate that. Where's my tipper? Right here. Let's get the wood chips out of here. Let's go scoop up a little bit of that silver ore. Just to make sure it works one more time. Oh, we have to add silver into the sell points of the map. So I'm going to have to do that. Or you won't be able to sell it anywhere else. So I'm giving you a little bit of silver ore on the map to start with. You can keep it, you can sell it, you can smelt it. That's up to you. But got you some here to get you started. Since I'm making you do a new save game, I'll figure I'll throw a bonus at you and give you a little bit of silver ore to start with. Alright, good enough for testing. Let's dump this in the mill. So we're going to have to save this and jump out and add silver into some of the sell points. Arlarn subscribed at tier 1. You're on a 9-month streak. Thank you very much. I'm a little lost. What was wrong with the map? The Giants update broke fish processing. It wouldn't store any products in the factory. And I couldn't get the error out of the log. And I tried to rebuild I rebuilt fish processing about 3 times, and I could not get it to work with an existing save. So I ended up taking fishing completely out of the map, and we're going to do a placeable. We're going to do placeable fishing. So we're going to do placeable. Placeable wonderworm, a placeable hatchery, and a placeable fish processing plant. I'm definitely going to have to move that. I had a bee farm all set up on the island. Unfortunately, this requires a new game save. Will not work with an existing save. Yeah, it's not ready yet for download. This is the first day of testing. So this is only our first little test. Alright, so we're going to smelt our gold ore into gold bars. I'm going to speed up time just a little bit more so I can get one more pallet spawn out. Alright, let me change this to distributing. Yeah, unfortunately the update is going to require a new game save. There was nothing I could do with it. It was Giants 1.3 update or whatever they called it. Alright, so we have 500 kilograms of, or 500 liters of silver. 500 liters of silver. Alright, so there's a couple things we got to do. We got to make sure it auto loads. Oh, let's add it into a sell point first. Let me save this. So let's save this. We have to add it into the sell points. So this is done. I'll start doing my thing on Twitch again. Yeah, unfortunately, I do apologize. It is going to require a new game save. No, nothing I can do about it. I just could not get the fish processing fixed any other way. Alright, so let's jump back into Riccis Creek. Let me find gold, and I'll add gold. We'll add silver into the same sell points as, so it's only the one sell point that has gold, so we'll add silver in. So add silver there. We'll add silver here. And then let me save that. We'll have to check the price when we get back in game. We may have to come back and adjust that price. I'm not sure. Let's jump back in here. So we should now have silver in one of the sell points. So while that's loading, let me make a note for myself. Well, let me just jump in here real quick. And continue and start. Alright, I need to update the mining mod pack. Because we have to add silver ore to all the mines. So I got to do that this week. I also have to update, well, we're updating Mammoth Mill, but I'm going to have to update it on Trello. And then I have to create a fishing mod pack. Alright, let's jump back in here. If you're just joining me, let me jump over here. I'll show you the couple changes really quick. So let me teleport over here to where fishing used to be. So I took fishing completely out of the map. I took the fishing boat out of the map. So this is now just an empty meadow. So you'll be able to put your fishing here once I get the mod pack done. Or you can put it anywhere you want. But I took all the buildings out of here to make room. And then back over here where the oil well was and the stone pits and stone processing, this is now a nickel mine. You'll have to put the placeable stone pits down and oil wells and refinery. So this is now a nickel mine. So let's see if the silver pallets work. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my store delivery mod again because I have no idea where it is. Now let's grab a forklift first. Just to make sure the weight on the pallet's correct. I've been testing all the new pallets this way. I've been testing them with the forklift and the auto load. Just to make sure we can, yeah, so they don't tip the weights correct on the pallet. Alright, so that's fine. get this guy out of the way. Alright, let's grab the auto load trailer. And we're going to need a truck. And make sure we're on Euro pallets. Alright. See if we can load the silver. Should be no issue because it's the same pallet as the gold. Yeah. And then can we strap them down? We can. Now, what sell point takes the silver? Oh, yeah, well, all the way at the bottom. All right, so where is that? I don't even know where it is on the map, and I made the darn map. It's over there. Okay. So make sure the silver cell. Oh, you know what? Let me grab my notebook real quick before I drive over there. I have to update the placeable sell point. Alright, make sure these sell. There you go. 1,500 liters, $5,000. And again, I do apologize for the new save game. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Arlarn, tier 1 sub. Nice, thank you very much. Alright. So I think this update is ready to go to Dixie. So the map's been updated. I did not update the wash plant. I decided to put this silver ore into silver in Mammoth Mill because we're already taking ore and turning it into steel and drill pipe. So it just made more sense to put it in here. So you'll start off with, on a new save game, well, you have to have a new save game, but you'll get a little bit of silver ore here. You can scoop it up and throw it in storage, or you can sell it, or you could turn it into silver bars at the mill and sell it, up to you. So I'll give you a little bit here to get you started because of the new save game. We have a little bit of ore to play with. It works in the existing, so you can put your silver ore and your new nickel in either silo, the one built into the map or the placeable one. So either one works. Time for Dixie to break it. Exactly. Let me show you what's going on. Before I get out of here, let me show you what's going on with the 16x map. I have absolutely no fix for it. Let's save this, and we'll get out of here. Now I'm gonna get out of here so I can get this uploaded to Dixie, and grab some lunch. But I've got a problem with the 16x map I don't know how to fix. Let me close Google. Let me close paint.net. I'll jump into the 16x map. So I'm going to new save game. And we'll jump into, let me turn my thing on so we can see the errors. So we're pretty much error-free. Now, as soon as I go to buy something, no matter what it is, I can go buy a in-game tipper. Look at all these errors. It throws a running, unpopulating render texture controller as a render overlay is in use by the GIU. I have absolutely no idea why I'm getting this running error as soon as I go to buy something in the store. And it does the same thing even with like mods. If I go into Papa Smurf's Crone Pack and I go to buy this guy, it's the same thing. I just keep getting this running error no matter what I try and buy in the store. And I have no idea what the fix is. And I get it no matter what I try and buy. I get this running, unpopulating render texture controller as a render overlays in use by the GIU. I have no idea how to fix it. I've double-checked all the map files from the 4X map versus the 16X map. I have absolutely no idea what is causing, let me close some of this, what's causing this complete mess in the log. But it's just a long-running error no matter what vehicle I try and buy in the shop. And I can't get rid of it. I've been messing around with it for a couple days. I have no idea why. Because other than that, the log is fairly error-free. So I'm error-free until I start buying a vehicle. And then I just get this big long running error. I don't know. I have no idea what the fix is. I saw that in someone else's Twitch stream, but I don't remember whose it was. Yeah, I have no idea. And it doesn't happen on any of the 4X maps. It doesn't happen on, like I logged into No Man's Land. I don't get the error. I logged into another map. I think the Old Stream or the Valley of the Old Stream or something like that. I'm not getting it there, but I'm getting it here, and I don't know why. So I can't work on the 16X map if we can't buy anything in the darn store. But it's not telling me. I'm getting like no other warning or error telling me why. So the map is error-free until you go to buy something. Other than that, just don't buy anything in the shop, you're fine. But I'm going to throw you all an ending soon. I'm going to get out of here for the day. I'm going to get this zipped up, sent to Dixie so she can break it. And after she's done breaking it, we'll get the update out either tonight or tomorrow. So stay tuned to Facebook. Let me throw that link in there in case y'all don't have it. So stay tuned to Facebook. Is my command not going to work? Okay, my command is going to work. So stay tuned to Facebook, or stay tuned to Trello, and either one of them will have an update out either tonight or tomorrow. And again, I apologize for the new save game, but Giants broke it, and I can't fix it. So I hope everyone has an awesome day. I don't know what I definitely won't be on this afternoon or tonight. I'm gonna grab some lunch, and then I may start working on some of the other updates. I may start updating the mining mod pack, and I may start updating the sell point, placeable sell point, so we get that ready. So everyone has an awesome day. I hope the rest of your weekend is great, and we'll catch y'all tomorrow.